Hello and welcome to the Taurus New Moon 2021 online community ceremony. My name is Judy Keating and I'm the co-creative managing partner of Wise Transformation with Bonnie Salomon. I do apologize. We had a recording yesterday, but part of the screen got messed up for it. So I'm re-recording the Taurus New Moon call so that you can have the questions and have time to reflect for the new moon. So at Wise Transformation, we are two women intent on bringing elemental wisdom and feminine magic back into everyday life. And on today's program, I'm going to talk to you about some upcoming events. I'll call in some sacred space around the elemental forces. We'll talk a little bit about the timing, and I'll show you the cards that I got when we worked with the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle and some questions I was guided to ask around the Taurus new moon. It probably will take me less than 60 minutes, and I do apologize for not having the content that other people who were on the call where the screen was messed up available, but just bear with me, and I know it'll still be beneficial to have this information. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about that I'm offering is a class in crystalline consciousness technique. It's an energy modality that has proven very valuable to me on so many levels. And beginning next weekend, or a week from this weekend, May 22nd, I am offering a professional level certification class called Discovering the Map of Transformation. It's a 9-module class, and it will enable you to become a certified foundational practitioner of CCT once you complete all the requirements. The cost is $625, but the full details can be found at innerlifecoaching.net if you're interested. Also, we do want to let you know that we are getting even more excited about the Galactic Gathering of Wise Women happening in Helen, Georgia, in the North Georgia Mountains, September 16th to 19th. We do want to let you know that the early bird pricing of $444 is going to go away on May 31st, and also our payment plan, because the payment plan would enable you to make 4 equal payments. And September is fast approaching. So if you're interested in getting the lower price or you want a payment plan, we want to make sure you know that as of May 31st, both of those are going away. If you have interest in the Galactic Gathering of Wise Women, please go to wisetransformation.com. You'll be able to find information about the gathering, there's recordings there from the different speakers, and more details about how lovely it's going to be. So check it out. So I just ask that you get comfortable. You can take a deep breath and put your feet on the floor and drop a grounding cord into Mother Earth. Just feel with your intent that if you do that, your feet may pull more towards the ground. And you might feel a little more in your body. It's a great feeling. And then you can pull that energy up through each of your chakras. And as you get to the top of your head, you can reach with your intention out into the stars to access galactic information, i.e. information's just for you, coming from the above. And you can pull that energy down through your chakras, from your crown, down your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. And that practice just makes us feel a little more present. So we call upon Earth for her groundedness, for the gratitude we have for her. We ask that water infuse us with the energy of play, and with emotional safety and security today. And as we take a deep breath, we ask that air inform us, give us ideas about how we can use this Taurus new moon for our highest good. And fire, the warmth of the sun that you may be feeling in the northern hemisphere. That unique spark that you are, that you bring. And spirit, the co-creator, and the essence expression that is unique for each woman here. We just ask that you guide us today. So we begin. Now, whenever there's a new moon, it means that the sun and the moon are in the same astrological archetype. So the sun and the moon are both in Taurus, and it gives a boost of energy of whatever that archetype is about. And it can be a great time to initiate something new. So with the Taurus new moon and sun, we have an opportunity to become more embodied, to be more in our bodies, grounded. And we also have the unique ability to bring heaven into earth, because Taurus is all about pleasure. It teaches us the value of enjoying the earthly realm of matter. It delights in all that looks beautiful, tastes delicious, and feels pleasurable. It loves receiving all the exquisite things and gratifications the physical realm has to offer. It also knows how to take solid steps to fulfill its desires for possessions, wealth, and security. It connects to the divine when it savors and enjoys intimacy through the body and the senses. So you just want to allow yourself to receive messages through the Taurus lens. So we use the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle when we do these calls, created by Lisa Michaels. And if you have your own Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle, you want to get it out so you can make your own card draws. But I do have cards that I've drawn for the collective. And if you have another deck that you like to use, feel free. So you want to decide what you want to focus on in this Taurus new moon. Just you want to pick one area or one focus area so that you can get clear guidance from this new moon energy about what you want to do, be, have, say, feel with whatever that is, whatever you're focusing on. So I'm going to put on a little music and give you a few minutes to determine what is the best focus area for you today. So if you need more time, because this is a recording, you can stop the recording now before we go on. I want to talk a little bit more about, when we talk about Earth, what we mean. And Earth is the physical realm. It's about honoring body wisdom, building foundations, not only learning rhythms and cycles, but honoring them, including your own. Its primary power is the power to stand on your own, meaning you stand as an individual. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do everything alone. It just means that you have the power to take your own, steer your own course, the power to stand on your own. So when you feel into Earth, the physical realm, the sacred container, I drew the card structure and form in the Earth, the physical realm. So the physical realm is everything around you, but it is also your body. So for this Taurus new moon, I had a question: what sense, sounds, sights, sensations, savory or sweet, give you pleasure? Just call to mind whatever that is. And I'll put some music on. So I'm going to encourage you. You just made a list of things that, through your senses, what gives you pleasure? Over these next few days around the Taurus new moon, you really want to have as much of that around you as you can, so that you can raise your ability to receive more pleasure. To some people that may seem selfish, but actually it raises your vibration to have beauty and aesthetics around you that are pleasing to you, and giving yourself touch or having good food or the sounds that you like. It could be music, it could be out in nature, it could be silence. If you allow yourself to receive those things, your appreciation for your body will be amplified. And that's always a good thing. So we move to water, and water is the emotional realm. It's where we get feeling guidance. The best water to drink is clean, clear, and current. And we want our emotions to be that way too, meaning that we don't want to be living in the past emotionally, or living in the future, or, reliving something that happened that was unpleasant. So you want to try to bring yourself clean, clear, and current with your emotions, which means allowing yourself to feel the feelings so that they move through, but let them move, don't hang on to them. And clear emotional water allows you to be emotionally mature and respond instead of react. And the water's primary power is the power of love. And of course, all this work is based on Lisa Michaels' Natural Rhythms work. So when I tapped into water and I pulled a card for the collective, I got holding space. And holding space is that non-judgmental presence that just is there for someone. You're allowing them to have their experience and you are not reacting or trying to change it. You're just letting it be. You're holding space. So you may pull a different card if you pull from the deck. But my question with water today is, where do you need to harmonize your emotions with your body? Where do you need to harmonize your emotions with your body? And again, I'll just put some music on for a few minutes. So with each of these questions, you want to take your time, see what comes up for you. If I'm moving too fast, just pause the recording. I'm going to move on to air now. And the air realm is the mental realm. It's where we get focus. When we have whole brain integration, we get to use our creative right brain and our linear left brain together. We get to hold a vision for our life through our imagination and visioning. The air realm helps us to set our vibrational tone, and it is the power of intention is the primary power. So when you call upon the air realm, you're looking at where your mental structures are, where you might need to change your mind or shift your perspective. And the card that I pulled for air this time was Power of Intention. So I got the question, what is your biggest intention in this time? And that may not apply to you. So if you want to choose a different question for the air realm, what would you like to know from air in this Taurus new moon? Could be a very broad question you could ask. And if you're not clear about your intention, this may be a good time to get clear. So again, I'll put on some music and just let you reflect with that. Okay, again, if you need to pause here before you go on, please do so. When we moved on to fire, fire is the action realm, but it also is where transformation occurs. It's where we get our passion and our life force. On the inner, it gives us illumination, and it energizes our desires. It's where we get energy to do anything is from the fire realm, and it is the power of action. So feeling into fire, the card that I pulled was life force. So my question today is, what pleasures amp up your life force? The two are connected. We have to give ourselves things that we enjoy so that our life force can continue, can grow. So what pleasures amp up your life force? That's the question for this element today. So next we're going to go to spirit. And spirit is the spiritual realm. It's the connection to your essence. It's where you get your next level of expression, meaning that as you evolve as a human being, you have the next level of expression that comes from spirit, and you gain more inner wisdom. And hopefully you follow the desire from spirit, meaning when spirit gives you an idea or tells you that maybe this is what you should be focusing on, that you're listening. That's desire from spirit. And you're utilizing the power of choice, which is its primary power, to allow you to be at choice in your life. So feel into spirit, connect with spirit of your understanding. So we move to a question in the Taurus new moon. And I pulled the card active and receptive. And because Taurus is all about appreciating, I was led to ask, where are your receiving growth edges? Meaning, where do you have a harder time receiving? And we want to be both active and receptive. And if you have a receiving growth edge, how can beauty empower you here? How can beauty empower you to meet your receiving growth edges? Might be a way to phrase it. And again, we'll put on some music and let you contemplate that. So we're going to put it all together. You've each gotten unique messages from earth, water, air, fire, and spirit about how to utilize this Taurus new moon for your own personal growth. When you look at the answers that you got, what kind of unified field message do you get? Meaning when you put it all together, how is the Taurus new moon going to work through you and allow you to move your next desire forward? So if you need more time, just pause the recording here to complete so that you get your messages, so that you know what your next right step or receiving or enjoyment or pleasure is for this time. I so appreciate everyone who listens to these YouTube videos. I hope they're helpful. And know that our next time will be scheduled for Tuesday, May 26th at 2 p.m. And we're going to be in the Sagittarius full moon. So I look forward to seeing you then. I hope you can enjoy this recording. And if you find it useful, let your friends know about our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. And I wish you new moon and Taurus blessings. See you soon.